Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our 2023 NR2003 Cup Series season here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, where Ross Chastain and Martin Truex Jr. will start in the front row. Behind them, Keselowski, Kyle Busch, William Byron, Daniel Suarez, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and AJ Allmendinger in the top 10. As the green flag is out, we are underway here at Atlanta with Chastain leading alongside Martin Truex Jr. Chastain now gets clear into turn 1 and 2, looking for his first win of the season. Brad Keselowski behind in second in the RFK, a good run, much needed for him. He has struggled mightily this season in NR2003. He needs to get as many points as possible here. He's trying to do that by taking this lead right now from Ross Chastain. If he can do it, got Kyle Busch back there on the bumper of Truex, nearly wrecking him. But Keselowski will clear Ross Chastain and take the lead away here at Atlanta. Now Christopher Bell going 3 wide. Whoa! Down the track back there. The 48 of Bowman is going for a ride. And up there, they are crashing. There goes the 20. Christopher Bell under the wall. They are crashing big time. And the caution. They don't see an upside down. Tyler Reddick up and over. What happened? A huge pile up here into turn 1 and 2 on just the second lap of the race. There's two separate wrecks here. As you see with Tyler Reddick's incident, you can see right here that he's running in the middle, racing Eric Jones, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Blaney. He's just going to get pinched in the middle and get turned up and over, upside down, and up into the catch fence. Ryan Blaney riding the safer barrier. Then up here, Bell and Allmendinger have already crashed. They collided with Jones and Bubba Wallace, and there's a whole bunch of cars get collected here. Now you see what happened with the 20 of Christopher Bell. He's running here on the inside of William Byron, but Joey Logano just turns him dead on into the 8 of Kyle Busch, who makes an incredible save right there. Suarez in the wall. He makes a darn good save there. And you see Tyler come flying in the back on nowhere for Allmendinger and Hamlin to go right into the 20 of Christopher Bell. And that brings out the caution once again here for this absolute chaos. I mean, see back there, the 48, so lucky that he actually kind of got turned when he did, so he avoided all this carnage here as they all crashed big time back there, especially the 45 of Tyler Reddick up in the air, upside down. Now it's this huge pile up to start this race. The rest of the field, see, with the guys who are left here at the front of the field, it looks like it's going to be Ross Chastain beating Brad Keselowski back to the start-finish line. Indeed, that is the case. Chastain leads here at the caution in Atlanta. Now we move on to lap 7. Kevin Harvick restarts in the race lead. So you look at the damaged car who went into the catch fence of Tyler Reddick. Lap down, limping around here. He's trying to survive the race, but look at all the stack-ups it's causing behind him. This could be dangerous. This could cause a massive pile-up just the way the pack is. Look at the 15 of J.J. Yeley. Rickware racing up in the top 10, making moves. How about him right now? J.J. Yeley. So they get Reddick there getting shoved from Truex and Noah Gragson. Cars going by on the bottom line. Even Ty Gibbs going to find a way around here as they continue to race forward position. That's right. Oh, there's the 19 of Truex up into the wall into Reddick, and they're crashing again. Stenhouse, Suarez, Gragson, and the caution out again here in Atlanta as Truex and Ty Gibbs get together and they wad him up here. Stenhouse nowhere to go, bang. Suarez slams right into Suarez hard in the outside wall. Nowhere for Noah Gragson to go either, or Tyler Reddick. It's a big pile up here at Atlanta to get this crazy race continuing onwards. So here from Stenhouse, you're going to see they're going to get in it, and Tyler Reddick, his engine blown instantly. And then hellacious hit there from Daniel Suarez, T-boning Ricky Stenhouse, and they both go crashing hard in the wall. Suarez is done. Ty Gibbs, sorry, not Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick is done completely. And most of you guys will be honest. Ty Gibbs, so lucky he's not involved in that. See the 54, yeah, 45 is dead. The 42, Gragson got drilled. Suarez is done. I think Stenhouse is going to be done. Just lots of damage dealt. Heavy, destroyed race cars. Luckily, everyone back here avoids slamming into the 19 of Martin Truex Jr., but still doing evasive maneuvers like Ryan Preece, 3 wide in the middle. Up at the front of the field, though, taking care of business, it is your race leader of Kevin Harvick. Now we move on to lap 12. Caution once again. So far, only guys out of the race are Suarez, Reddick, and LaJoie here on lap 13. Byron leads the way. You have the lap cars of BJ McLeod, Eric Jones on the bottom. And look how slow the 43 is going. He's going to block in Kyle Larson. That's going to cost Kyle Larson a good 4 or 5 spots now. Make that 7 as they go 3 wide on the outside. Now 8, 9 is Larson's just dropping like a rock here, being held up by the lap car of Eric Jones. The whole field's going by him, and it costs him all his track position. He's just dropping like, oh, into the wall. It goes to 16 of AJ Allmendinger. He got hit off the back of Noah Gragson, but we stay green as Allmendinger eventually wedges himself off from the outside wall. Oh my goodness. Now see back here, they continue to race intensely. Brad Keselowski might hook BJ McLeod here. It's getting real close down the backstretch. Hold on to it. There goes the 78 way down the racetrack. What a save. Into Ty Dillon, and there goes the 77 into the wall. Upside down. Ty Dillon drilled by the 20 Christopher Bell, and oh, down the tree. Oh, what a huge hit by Kyle Larson. Head on impact. Oh my goodness, that had to hurt. Ryan Blaney's hard hit as well. And you see Larson nowhere to go, boom, head on into Ty Dillon, nowhere for Blaine to go there, and they take hellacious hits. I mean, huge impacts in the outside wall. I mean, concussion level impacts. I mean, damn, that was a huge. First of all, Ty Dillon gets thrown in the wall, and then Christopher Bell T-bones Ty Dillon, launching him upside down, pretty much KOing the 20 of Christopher Bell's efforts to have a good finish this race. And so your Ty Dillon's going to get clipped, and he's going to get drilled by Bell upside down, and then here comes Kyle Larson, absolutely nowhere to go as the 77 slides down, bang, a hard hit into Ryan Blaney. And then Austin Dillon and Noah Gragson get collected as well. Stenhouse collects some damage at the back end of this. Josh Berry manages to avoid it pretty cleanly. Wow, you see Austin Dillon trying to avoid it, and he is just going to get clipped by Kyle Larson, lose the engine, and then come down the track into Noah Gragson. Around they go, Stenhouse hits Gragson. Just that insult to injury there, and that's going to knock the 3 out. The 5 is done, the 12 is done. The 77 is done, but what a hard hit for Kyle Larson. Prayers up for that, man. That was a huge, I mean, bang, hard into him and into Ryan Blaney. And then he still got drilled by Austin Dillon, and these guys are done. I mean, those were some hard, vicious hits into the outside wall. Now we're going to get the whole thing for final time from Ty Dillon's view here. As you can see, just gets clipped by the 78 of BJ McLeod. Classic NR2003 wreck, and then up and over via Christopher Bell, and then the head-on impact with Kyle Larson. Bang! Oh my goodness, that still is shocking to look at. Man, that had to hurt. That was hard. I mean, a hard impact into that wall. So yeah, pretty much all the guys in this are gonna be toast, done for the day. Is at the front of the field. It is William Byron leading. Now we get back underway in lap 16. Kevin Harvick down the lead. Now we have a whole host of guys out of the race. Stenhouse joins the cars out of the race. So we have maybe about 27, maybe 26 cars left in the race. Yeah, we have 27 left in the race, with Harvick in the lead, Chastain second, Almirola third. Still got the lap cars like the 43 of Eric Jones, extremely slow from being damaged in that initial huge pile up on lap 2. And stacking up guys like J.J. Yaley, surprisingly having a good run. Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Josh Berry, Michael McDowell. So try to work everybody on. I know the 48's going to get blocked there by Eric Jones, but still he's going to create some 3 right now. He moves him out of the way. 3, 4 wide maybe here. That's always when it really gets dangerous here at the Atlanta Superspeedway, and when the wrecks really start to happen here. Now they chase Josh Berry there. Yaley where? 3 wide. Watch out. There's smoke up ahead. There's trouble. It's Busher, Byron, Bubba Wallace, and 48. Bowman's going to get spun down the racetrack. Only minor damage, so he should be just fine. Nothing really severe right there. But William Byron, who is once in the lead of this race, involved with Bubba Wallace and Christopher Busher. So another wreck here at Atlanta. I mean, just seems to be taking precedent from the Xfinity race, wreck after wreck after wreck here. It's like Busher, what happened here? His own teammate, Brad Keselowski, wrecks his own teammate, Chris Busher, into turn 1, to destroys the 70. Boom. Bubba Wallace piles in, Cindric damage. Byron McDowell, you see right there, Byron slides down and just sends Bowman spinning down the racetrack. Cody Ware piles in back here. But a big hit for the 17 of Chris Busher especially. Wrecked by his own teammate. And classic Brad Keselowski move. And now Ross Chastain will lead at the caution flag in Atlanta. Now we move on to the restart here on lap 24. Brad Keselowski now in the lead after wrecking his teammate here over Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs, McDowell, and Chastain, the top 5. Still got the slow lapper of the Jones on the bottom. Everyone makes it through safely right there, avoids being demolished in a huge fireball crash as Keselowski tries to hold on to this race lead right now, trying to make sure no one takes it from him. As we watch to see how everyone negotiates. Eric Jones, Harrison Burton sent it there on the bottom to get by him. He luckily avoided him. Harvick, Denny Hamlin, some contact there down the front stretch. Hamlin holds on to it. Luckily, we avoid wrecking right there. That was, now they're 4 wide. Harvick really asking for it. Now he's getting to the 11 again. Hamlin, and they once again make an incredible save to turn 1 and 2. And this can't keep going on for much longer. Harvick is about to wreck Denny Hamlin. I mean, he is being aggressive on the bumper. I mean, it's Harvick's last year anyway. He doesn't give 2 hoots. But my goodness, he is on the back of Denny Hamlin. I mean, he is ready to hook him here out of turn 3 and 4 and send him through the grass. That's what he's going to do. There goes Denny through the grass. Harvick does send him. Once again, Denny Hamlin saves it. How does this guy keep doing it? Oh my goodness. And they somehow didn't wreck again there. The 10 and the 4 nearly collided. Denny Hamlin now for a 3rd time contact with Kevin Harvick. Oh my goodness. Harvick, lift. You have brakes. Use the brakes, brother. Jeez. He's about wrecked Denny Hamlin 3 times. The only thing saving Denny here from destruction is just his talent here. Now they're going to go 3 wide, nearly 4 wide. Logano, Chastain in the middle. Now they're about 5 wide. That ain't going to work, boys. There goes Kevin Harvick, and look out down the racetrack. Up he goes, and into the wall. Around goes Harvick into Hamlin. Kyle Busch into the wall, but Busch avoids it. He should be okay. But the 4 and the 11 go around, and that will bring off the caution. Harvick gets the worst of it. I mean, at some point, the way how hard and how aggressive they were racing here in this back half of the pack, at some point, it's going to catch up to them, and they were going to go wrecking. I mean, it was only a matter of time. The way Harvick was shoving Denny Hamlin, I mean, seriously. And this time, Joey Logano just gets into Harvick, sends him, and then nowhere for Chastain Hamlin to go right up into them, into the wall. Damaged big time. The 4 of Harvick, the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch, some minor damage. He should be all right. He continues on racing. But another incident here involving Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin. Now we're 4 wide, nearly into turn 3 and 4. There could have been another old big pileup as Brad Keselowski leads the field back to the start-finish line. And now we move on to lap 32 with just 23 cars left in the race. Harrison Burton restarts in the lead. Keselowski already slicing and dicing to take that lead, but Eric Jones, Harvick, and Ty Gibbs, the slow lappers on the bottom, as well as the 19 at Truex here on lap 33. Truex having some issues stacking up Bowman, Priest, and Josh Berry. See how these guys can navigate this traffic here. They're 4 wide again back there. They are really getting. They are 4 wide into the corner. What a move by Ross Chastain and Chase Briscoe. Briscoe puts himself in the wall. The 48 nearly turns to 19. And behind him, they're getting even more aggressive here. They're going to get squeezed here out of the corner. Priest into Denny Hamlin. The Bowman's going to send Truex here up. Josh Berry, big hit into the wall, into Chase Briscoe. And Josh Berry and Chase Briscoe will be out of this race with huge engine damage here on this crash on lap 34. As a 48 to Bowman just hooks Truex down the apron. Truex does a great job saving it, but then Bowman hits Berry right there, right into the path of Truex, hard right into him, nowhere to go. Nowhere for the 14 of Briscoe to go either. And both of those cars are destroyed. As leading the race once again is the 6 of Brad Keselowski for RFK Racing, leading the way here in Atlanta. Now we move on to the last lap of stage 1 here on lap 80. We have finally made it to the end of a stage here. Brad Keselowski leading the 9 lead lap cars here in this race by about a little under 2 seconds over the 31 of Justin Haley. Then Eric Almirola, Joey Logano, Chastain, Kyle Busch, Harrison Burton, Denny Hamlin, Allmendinger, and Yaley the top 10 right now. Todd Gilliland has dropped out of the race with a gearbox issue. As we throw the caution flag back to the start-finish line, Brad Keselowski wins stage 1 in Atlanta. Your runner-up will be Justin Haley in the stage. Eric Almirola going to come home in 3rd, followed by Joey Logano in 4th. And here comes Ross Chastain to make his way across to finish in 5th in the stage. So Chastain 5th in stage 1, and then Kyle Busch back there will snag 6th in the stage. Harrison Burton will finish in 7th. Denny Hamlin will be 8th. Allmendinger 9th. Priest snags 10th. As Brad Keselowski wins stage 1 in Atlanta. Now to get back underway here in stage 2 on lap 85. AJ Allmendinger is trying to stay on the lead. He says, and back here we got chaos. Truex has already spun around. We're nearly 4 wide up here. How have we not wrecked? But Truex just got dumped by his teammate Ty Gibbs. Just for seemingly no reason. I mean, something Ty Gibbs has done before, but he just hooks Truex on the apron and just says see ya and straight up dumps his teammate for no reason. Sends Truex spinning. I bet Brandon Jones can relate to that. And so now back here, they're scattering here 3 wide, trying to keep it in an organized fashion here as they try to race their way back to the front of the field here with all this chaos in this Atlanta race. I mean, Atlanta Super Speedway is causing absolute chaos, turning into a traditional Talladega or Daytona race right now. Oh, Justin Haley there, kind of Kevin Harvick down. Harvick, what a save right there off the bumper of Haley. Now Chastain gives Byron Jones 4 wide. That's not going to work, boys. Kind of, there's trouble up ahead. There's some smoke, but that's just from the leftover smoke from Truex going around the lap previous. As now these guys up here continue to race for position. You got Bowman, Allmendinger just got a lap. Joey Logano now about to put J.J. Yaley 1 lap down. He's having a Rick Ware Racing career run here as Joey Logano leads here at Atlanta now, taking it away from Keselowski. Now we move on to lap 120. Allmendinger and Truex have dropped out of the race, leaving us with the 16 cars in this race. As we look at the front of the field to see what's going on here, it is Joey Logano leading this race. Brad Keselowski, the hot on his tail, former teammates. Keselowski now looking to take the race lead from Joey Logano here with 140 laps to go. Keselowski, the inside of Logano. Can he make the pass work? He dives low and makes it happen. Keselowski takes the lead from Joey Logano here down the back straight. Cutting with Kyle Busch just into the wall. They're crashing down the back straightaway. Into the inside wall they go, and the caution is out. Kyle Busch just turned Ross Chastain down the backstretch, and they both crash, careening into the inside wall. Wow, a shocker there. 2 of the best in the business, but to be fair, they are 2 of the most aggressive in the business, and actually it wasn't even their fault. Harrison Burton turns Kyle Busch right into Chastain, a hard head onto the outside wall for Chastain, and Kyle Busch slams the inside wall, the side of his car, and Chastain backs into it, and they hit right there. So Kyle Busch and Chastain crash here in stage 2, battling within the top 5. So Keselowski leads back to the line. So now we're going to get back underway here on lap 126 with Eric Almirola. And ladies, we look to see how Kevin Harvick's going to stack things up. He's clearly a slow lap car. And Cindric is just going to dump J.J. Yaley. And there goes Harvick to the outside wall. We're crashing big time. There goes the 24, the 21. Ty Gibbs in it as well. And it looks like more has happened up there. As we just had 2 different accidents. It looks like Cindric turned Yaley up into Bowman up there as Harvick got turned down into the 24 of Byron and the 21 of Burton and Ty Gibbs. Just out of nowhere, a huge wreck in the region. Harvick was going so Bowman goes low, and he actually gets tapped by Yaley right there. Sends Harvick up into Harrison Burton, into William Byron, and nowhere for Ty Gibbs to go. He just gets collected and then piles into William Byron. And then, of course, big crash here. Priest, Gregson, and, of course, Bowman involved here. After having a really good top 10 run going for him here. The same thing for Yaley. They just get collected. Cindric just commits 2 war crimes in that one wreck, honestly. As I see here, these guys just... Hendrick's having a tough week after that penalty, which I'm glad they appealed. See, Cindric just hits Yaley. See what happens to Bowman. Yaley comes up and says, bang! Hard the 48 into the wall. Nowhere to go. I mean, J.J. Yaley got a hard hit head on the outside wall. And then Priest and Gregson slide into this wreck as well at the back end of it. But overall, a big pile up here in Atlanta on lap 126 with Eric Almirola leading the field back to the line over Justin Haley, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski, who seem to be your main 4 contenders for the win. Everyone else seems to be way off the pace. Now we are going to move on to coming to the last lap of stage 2. The 10 of Eric Almirola looks to bring home the stage win. I guess this is the last lap of stage. Eric Almirola wins stage 2 in Atlanta. Justin Haley going to be second in this stage. And now we look at the 6 of Brad Keselowski, who's going to survive and come home 3rd in the stage, but has a damaged right side of that race car. Keselowski brings home 3rd in stage 2. And here comes Joey Logano to take 4th right in front of him. Bowman's going to be 5th on the stage, but Joey Logano 4th in stage 2. But overall, Eric Almirola, your stage 2 winner. And now we move on to the white flag final laps of my Credit One Bank. It is now Justin Haley, who has gotten around the 10 and the 6 and is taking the lead here at Atlanta. But Keselowski is gaining fast behind him. 31 seems to be going slow here in the 3 and 4. You can see how much the lap cars are gaining behind him here. Justin Haley's got to hang on one more corner. Can he hang on and pull off the upset here after receiving a 100-point penalty on Wednesday? And Justin Haley will. Haley wins at Atlanta. Keselowski, your runner-up. Eric Almirola is going to limp his way home in 3rd, a ways back here. And then Joey Logano, Bowman running your top 5. Then Priest, Burton, Kyle Busch, Yaley, Ty Gibbs the top 10. What a win for Justin Haley. In real life, he had that 100-point penalty and had negative 40 points entering this weekend. And now in NR2003, he has no penalty and is a winner and is into the playoffs for Colleague Racing, who sweeps the weekend with a dominant Xfinity Series win with Daniel Hemrick, and then the clutch late heroics of Justin Haley here in the Cup Series to get them back in victory lane and put them in the playoffs. Now we view the playoff standings. Where Justin Haley slots into second out of your 5 winners so far this season. Kevin Harvick, Bowman looking good, 50 or more above the cut. Christopher Bell, Priest, Almirola, Kyle Busch, all more than 24 points to the good. Joey Logano plus 19, looking pretty solid. Then Denny Hamlin, 10 points for the cut line in 13th. Byron, Bubba Wallace, Eric Jones, all within 8 points of that cut line. Kyle Larson now 1 point below the cut line after that hard hit in the race. Chastain 4 out, and then a ways out for Harrison Burton, Noah Gragson, and Ryan Blaney. So until the next episode, we will have racing from Coda. I hope you all have a good one.